regime is an evil person, right? Nigerians, as it is now, is like a people standing knee deep in a river and dying of thirst. If you want to mention a president, you will mention this Burkina Faso man. What is that? What is that his name again? The current Burkina Faso president. That is the person you can call a president. Somebody that came in, even as a military man, he refused a salary increase. He refused to buy any choice car for anybody. Instead, he invested in agricultural tractors and all that. You can call the Argentina president a president, somebody that came in and did all he could to make sure that inflation is reduced to the barest minimum. But somebody that snatched and grabbed and even did all the kind of nonsense he did to get himself in power, assuming when all the rubbish was achieved from Mahmoud Yakubu to Haruna Samani and to Justice Okoro, assuming we now had somebody who got to Aso Rock and did a reform and life is better for every Nigerian, this agitation will not be there. But here we have a president or somebody who calls himself a president who is buying himself a private yacht. I'm just trying to, a lot of people have mentioned this thing. The supplementary budget of 2023, we know the makeup of that budget. You are allocating money to your wives and all that. You want to go to COPA, climate change, you carry 1,411 people, right? You are building a 21 billion naira mansion for one human being, an amount that could be used to build almost 4 or 5 universities, right? Now look at the coastal road. A lot of businesses have been destroyed. Good Beach, Landmark Beach has been destroyed. Now David Umahi is coming out to say that that coastal road or any other project on road can no longer continue because the federal government does not have money. Look at the kind of corruption that is going on in the country. Nigerians are standing knee deep in river and dying of thirst. There's a Kenya, all right, there's this Chinese need to tell these people that the country belongs to us. The money that Tinubu and his cronies are wasting does not belong to him. The money belongs to all Nigerians. You can't go in the midst of hunger and starvation that is going on. Families can no longer feed. People are committing suicide on a daily basis. What is the cause of the building collapse in that school in Plateau State? Is it not because of substandard materials? You understand? Now, no empathy from this government. People are dying on a daily basis, and you have the effrontery to carry 150 billion to go and buy a private jet for yourself. In the midst of the hunger, there is no middle class anymore in Nigeria. It's either you are rich, which is the politicians, or you are extremely poor. Now, I want to posit that apart from this protest is going to be in phases. Like what other people have said, if they kill one person in this protest, it's going to the mantle of the whole protest will change. If you talk a revolution, now that private jet will be sold and the money should be lodged back to our foreign reserve. All the politicians that have embezzled money in Nigeria from 1999, they will all be probed. They must give account. How can somebody be fueling a car with 1.5 million naira in a country where women cannot even afford sanitary pads? In a country where people are using ordinary cloth as sanitary pads? People are there, people can no longer eat. The crime rate has increased. The insecurity in Nigeria now is it has gone beyond the roof. Kidnapping is everywhere. Initially, we said kidnapping was in the north. In the north, it was in the northeast. Now it has spread all over the country. There is no place that is safe. The other day, the MD of LG was kidnapped in Lagos, in the jetty. So there is nothing. These people, Tinubu and his cronies has nothing to offer. Although this thing is going to start as a protest, but if they carry a very wrong step, it will escalate to a full-blown revolution. What is Ruto saying now? Ruto made a Twitter a post this morning that he's sorry that what happened now happened, that Kenyans are left with three options. That it's either they court-martial him, or they retire him, or they forgive him. But the way things are going, as at yesterday, 4 people were also killed in Kenya. So Nigeria should learn. Tinubu should learn because people are angry, people are hungry. Anybody that is coming to space to tell us, to tell Nigerians to calm down, that person is an enemy of this country. Things have gone way low, and there is nothing. You can judge a whole part. You can judge a body with the various parts. The various parts that constitute that body is weak, is wicked. Who are the people that make up the regime of Tinubu? Bagudu. We know the history of Bagudu. Wike, somebody that is wearing a 7 million costume at a time. A governor will be wearing 600 million naira wristwatch and parading himself up and down. You are living affluently at the expense of Nigeria. People are dying. People can no longer feed. People can no longer eat. The basic necessity of life is now luxury. The basic necessity. Even look at Common Gary. Common Gary, somebody was there on Twitter the other day. He was complaining, he was crying bitterly that a 300 naira Gary that he bought can't even satisfy him. There's something I read not quite long ago. Somebody said in few years ago, you can actually feed with 200 naira, but with 2,000 naira now, you eat without meat. There is hunger. So nobody should just come here and say nonsense and say the protest will not hold, that people should. Nobody is coming down. The best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. The next best time is now. We can no longer wait. If we let this thing slip, then it means we have to blame ourselves, because now we are blaming our parents for being very docile, but the current Gen Zs cannot be docile. We can't be docile. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. There is nothing good that will come out from this government. Look at the kind of card they are playing now. They are sending 20 trucks of rice to each state. And I want to assure you that out of those 20 trucks, the governors will hold like 18 and distribute only 2 trucks. They will not keep the rest for themselves. There is nothing. Look at the kind of card. So Nigerians as a whole, everybody in Nigeria are now Amajaris. So people now come cap in hand begging for food. That is the kind of country that Tinubu and his cronies want to live. Nigerians cannot take this any longer. The money they are wasting belongs to all of us. Somebody have said in this place that if they share the resources of this country, every Nigerian can at least get a minimum of 10 million. If they share all the money they've been stealing. And my position is that, one, they have to make sure that they account for all the money they've been stealing. This thing is going to be in phases, like I said, from the simple, peaceful protest. If they kill anybody, this thing will escalate and become a violent protest. People are angry. It's not a matter of Igbo will not protest, Yoruba will not protest. It's a lie. It's a lie. There's nobody that will not protest. Everybody will protest. People are angry. The suffering is too much. If we allow these people to continue, in fact, very soon, the book of Chinua Achebe, there was a country will come to play. This whole country will collapse. It will collapse before our very eye. And like what somebody has spoken either in this place or in the previous place, the rate at which these people are looting, they are looting with the premise that they are very sure that very soon this country will no longer exist. How can you be looting in trillions, in billions? I did a calculation with some friends a couple of weeks ago. If somebody is giving 1 billion naira, just 1 billion, the person can comfortably spend 1 million naira per month and will live for 83 years plus. He will still have some little balance left for his children by the time he dies. This is not a country. This is not the way we want Nigeria to be. If you replay Nigeria backward, if you look as if we are progressing, if Nigeria were to be a film and you are rewinding it back to 1999 or 1998, you will see that we are making progress. But the reverse is the case as we are going forward. Things are going to get worse. If this regime is allowed to continue in this one-time waste of resources for the next 4 years, Nigeria will be no more. These guys are evil. There's no difference between this regime and bandits and the Boko Haram. These people are Boko Haram, they are bandits. They don't care whether Nigerians are dying. They don't care whether people are dying. All they know is to live their affluent life at the expense of all of us. It can't continue like this. People are tired. People are very, very tired. People are extremely tired. Whether you protest, you will die. If you don't protest, you will die. If you like, stay in your house. A stray bullet can still come and meet you. You may go out in the night, they will kidnap you. A policeman is raping a girl in station, raping a girl to death in a country, in the same country. That policeman should be hanged immediately. Somebody has even posited, and I'm even supporting that. Every politician, this trial is going to be from 1999 to date. Any politician that have looted even one kobo should die by hanging. They were making law the other days. One of the senators was saying that let them make a law so that anybody that steals 1 billion, it was capping it. If you steal 1 billion above, you should die. If any politician steal one kobo, he should die. Budget padding is a crime. But look at the 2024 budget, 4 trillion for miscellaneous, anyhow expenses, miscellaneous. That is the budget of some small countries in Africa. These people are heartless. We can't get anything good from APC. These people are evil. If anybody can turn his chest and tell me one thing that Tinubu has done since the 1 year and 2 months and some few days that he has been there, let the person put up his hand. This guy has not achieved anything. All he has been doing is just spending the money, destroying the country, making life very difficult. People are living in penury. People are living, it's as if you are in hell on earth. This is not the kind of country we want to be put to our children. People are not happy. There is anger in the land. There is anger. The few ones that can actually feed, that can actually maybe fend for themselves, just move on the street. You will see everybody is a beggar. People are begging you, bros, please, can I have just 200 naira there? The other day, I was in a restaurant. A man, and I'm very sure that man left his wife and children at home. He came there, he was begging for 200 naira. At the end of the day, somebody came and just bought him a food. Now he has fed himself. What about his wife and his children at home? What about his wife and his children? Look at that young man that hung himself in the last mile office in Odogunyo. He was begging those guys to release his Marwa. I think they said they are two. They refused until this guy took his life. The woman that jumped down from top of a flyover at Warri in Delta State. This is a woman that had 3 kids. She said she's tired of begging. She's tired of begging. Do you know what it means for somebody to take life? There's no life that is more important than any other person. Everybody's life is equal. A baby that is just coming out of his mother's womb, the life is as equal as the life of the person that called himself a president. Like I said, if after the snatching, grabbing, and everything, assuming they are doing the right thing, get there, do the right thing. Not giving 90 billion to fund Hajj. 90 billion to fund Hajj. Is your religion the business of the country? Now you have created over 48 ministry. You are still adding another one, livestock ministry. The livestock ministry not supposed to be subsumed under Ministry of Agri. Just because you want to garner support, you want to garner the support of the Northerners. You are creating additional ministry. Nigerians are hungry, and the problem is that if these people have ears, it will have been better. There's nothing you can do to change the trajectory. They are evil. They will never change. Is this somebody like Wike? Is this somebody like Wike that will change? Somebody that have done a lot of, he was collecting almost half of the allocation of River State. That was why he fell out with Fubara. Now look at what he's doing in Abuja. You are threatening a senator that was voted in that he should come by 2027, that you make sure that he doesn't get the senator seat. Are you God? What gives Wike that assurance that he will even be alive by 2027? What gives him the assurance? The other day, about 4 or 5 days ago, there was robbery on Wike Street. They macheted people, they killed a lot of people on that street. On Wike Street, they went to his house to seek his support because he has security his security apparatus. They said they can't wake him up, that he's still asleep. It is getting close to us, everybody. Nobody is safe in Nigeria. Nobody is safe. These people cannot change. There's nothing you tell APC that will make them change. Now they are sharing rights. Sharing rights, okay, when they are now sharing rights, I believe that very soon they will also bring groundnut oil to the state. They will bring tomatoes and pepper and onion and salt and Maggi. You are sharing rights. Sharing rights will not solve the problem. You are turning the whole Nigeria to a Majari. That is not the solution. APC is evil. APC is evil. Let this protest start as it is, as a peaceful protest. But if this military and police, they have warned them enough. If they gun down one person, it will turn to revolution. They should learn from Kenya. They should learn from Kenya. They should learn from Kenya. Enough is enough. People are angry. People are angry. The other day, I was going out. We were having this discussion about the bad governor. Do you know that some people are still supporting him? when we're talking about this 21 billion for Shetima, they said, "What's my business?" Even the one of the aircraft, they say, "What do I expect it to do? Should it carry car when they want to go abroad?" When you have a lot of fleet, you have a lot of jet in the fleet. You understand? Most countries, their president, they fly private, they fly public airlines when they want to travel. You have 10 already. You want to buy, you went ahead to buy more too. Now that new 2 jet will be sold. That is going to happen. It will be sold and the money will be returned to our foreign reserve. Enough is enough. Anybody that is coming here to tell us otherwise is an enemy of Nigeria. Anybody that is coming to space to tell Nigeria to calm down is an enemy of Nigeria. See, whether you grow old, you will die. Whether you die young, you will die. All death is death. There's nobody that will not die. So anybody that is coming thinking that you can cajole somebody, you can come and force people to change. No way. People will go out, carry cutlass. It will turn bloody, but we pray it shouldn't consent to that level. But as it is now, it's going to be a peaceful protest, and the demands are so many. The legislator has no right. They don't have any local standing to be earning 20 billion per month. They don't have any right to be earning 20 million per month. When you call them on a one-on-one chat, they will tell you whatever they are earning is 1.5 million. It's a lie. A member of House of Rep gave the analysis of what is earning. At the end of the day, it's almost close to 18 million. If House of Rep will end up to 18 million, then senators will end up to 20 to 30 billion. They can't continue like this. The senators and House of Rep, in fact, the position is that, like I said, this thing is going to be in phases. Nigerians are already towing the line of what will actually make the country to progress. We don't need a bicameral legislature in Nigeria. A unicameral is enough. A single member of House of Rep, or just call it legislators, one single house comprising of 3 people per state, and their salary is going to be of basic of whatever your qualification is. They are going to earn minimum salary like lecturer, like civil servant. There's nothing that will make them to be earning that kind of minimum salary again. When it is like that, then we know that people with integrity will go there and serve us. And it's going to be on part-time basis. There's not going to be a professional lawmaker anymore. Lawmaking is going to be on part-time basis. You understand? So that's the position of Nigeria. Thank you very much. I yield.
Please, I just want to shape this in. We are telling you people, all the people that APC we send, that want to come and do counter protests, that want to go and loot and destroy people's properties. If we catch you, we will flog you, we will feed you, we will educate you, and we will hand you over to the police.
That's exactly what they did to them here.
Do not come for counter protest. If you come, we are waiting for you and we are ready. The Nigerians are united. And if we see you, we go flog you. We go feed you. We go educate you why we dey protest and why you should have joined us to protest. After that, we will hand you over to the police and we will make sure you face the law squarely. I just want to put that in. Thank you. Comrades, are you here?
Seems comrades not around. Me, I'm not yet fully back myself. I don't know what the queue is. Does anyone know? 247. Do you know?
Oh no, I don't know the list. I don't know the list.
Okay, don't worry. Let's just go with the hands that are up. Metaphor, please go. Then after Metaphor, we'll go Ambassador.